Today I'm gonna teach you to play this, explaining how I made it. So, let's go! Here we will discuss how everything is organized and written for guitar. We need to remember that this is an opening from an anime, so it needs to accommodate things like the title and the overall length of an anime opening. The sections that we're gonna analyze today are the intro and the first verse, which both have two parts. On anime openings or anisongs, it's very common to have a two-part intro, where you have a strong opener before the main melody that generally will lead up to the title of the show. In this case, we have the first 4 bars as the opener and bars 5 through 8 as the main melody. We are then presented with the verse, which has 2 parts separated by a change of dynamics and textures. In guitar, what I did to exemplify all of this was to do a change of accompaniment for each different subsection. The bass line in the intro goes from a single quarter note as a melody and the following 4 bars are still a single note melody, but with the same rhythm of the original guitar of the song. And the second part is played in a more relaxed manner, with these half notes only to indicate the harmonic rhythm. The verse goes in a similar direction, where the first 2 lines are accompanied with half-note chords, and the latter half is played with a repetition of the bass line in 8th notes per chord change, and here with 16ths to imitate the little riff that the guitar does. In this chapter, we're gonna see how to play the parts and how to study them. The intro is the most difficult part, so we're gonna dedicate more time to it. The key to be able to play this is to understand its inner metric. Here we have a bass line that is a simple melody in quarter notes, and a main melody that's played in 16th notes. But the grouping of those notes underlines a bigger pulse, which can be explained as 3 groups of 2 dotted quarter notes and 1 quarter note. This is the common rhythm of 3-3-2. Because of its subdivision of 8 notes, 3-3-2, it should sound like this. The following 2 bars have the other difficulty of playing repeated notes in the bass line, but subtracting the first one of each group. The second part of the intro is much easier. The way to understand how to play this is to think of the underlying melody that it has. And then think of the rhythm of every group like a smaller 3-3-2 like in the beginning. The thing to pay attention to in the verse is when we have the iconic line with the 16th notes accompaniment. You should think of it as 4 different chords positions, giving importance to the bass line and fill the gaps with notes of the chords. And that's it. Thank you for sticking by, and remember, if you want to support my work, you can go to my Patreon, where I have a bunch of different tiers to choose from. Until the next one, bye bye!